And we are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. We actually got a bit of bright sun out there coming through the blinds. All right, there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's the clock. Yes, you know what time it is. It's MFers Live time. There it is, 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. You know what? I haven't even got my notification. That is, oh, there we go. All right, so they're being sent out now. All right, so if you guys follow along, you guys will get your notifications. Hello, everybody. Hello, Dave. Hello, Pizza. How are you guys? Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. It is April 26, 2018. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather. Spring is finally out there. Yes, it is. Hello, Gordo. It's great to see you. And yes, welcome to this edition. Oh, I guess we got to jump on. That was yesterday's shout out. Sorry, Nacho. All right, we are obviously visited by our little special little co-host here, Nacho the cat. Yes. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Timmy. Hello, Taylor. A long time no see, buddy. It's great to see you in here. Hey, Pam. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Shannon. Hello, Becky. Hello, everybody. Yes. Yes. Oh, all is well. Always. We are getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are. Tuesday. Tuesday's our official birthday. We turn 1 year old on Tuesday, May 1st. So it's going to be hopefully a really cool night. I think I actually have a special guest coming in too for Tuesday. So it's going to be pretty cool. So yes. No, it's not going to snow. No. You know what? If it does, hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain.
I will.
I'm Canadian. It happens. It's just snow, right?
I'm going to complain.
Of course you will. And yes, like always, ladies and gentlemen, we are filmed in front of a live studio audience. Yes. It's just, Let me see if I can fix that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. We just got like a lot of brightness coming in, reflecting off of that. It's just, I don't know. We're going to see if we can fix that in the upcoming days. Because I just noticed that. I guess when it's really bright out, it's actually shining right through. Because that is all actually closed off. So you guys actually don't see the traffic going by while we're actually streaming. So yes, welcome to this edition of Tea Time Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am drinking my tea. Oh, it's hot. And we are drinking our Russian spice with a little bit of maple. Yeah. All right. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have our facts. And yes, we don't have a guest today. Well, other than Nacho. Nacho doesn't really talk much. But we don't have a guest, so hopefully we'll be able to get through all the facts because we still got a bunch of facts we actually didn't get to go through on Tuesday. It just passed. But we do have some. Oh, yes. All right, let's see here. We have Jello Jen. There you go, Jen Jofield. Did my button pop? It did. My button popped. Oh, I don't know what is with this shirt. It keeps popping all day today. Yes, I've actually been sporting this. My red shirt walking around. I will actually be posting some pictures up. I actually got a nice little beautiful shot of the marquee that's on top of the Guelph Concert Theater, and you guys can actually see clear as day. MFers Live 1 year bash, May 4th. Oh, yes. And they actually repositioned the posters that are on the windows. I'll actually share that as well because when I put them up, it was one in a window. I missed the window, put one, and then I put one in the middle one. I actually put one above that. So it's kind of like a little triangle style, but they actually have all three out because there's a whole bunch of little flyers for the 80s night that they're having. There's even banners on top. But that MFers Live poster actually stands out, and it looks really cool. So, yes, I will make sure that I share them off for everybody. Hello, Brian. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Oh, yes. We got our shirts. All right, so we have Leanne Eulis. Let's see else. Who else got here? Daniel Parks. All right. Oh, yes. Speaking of Daniel Parks, because Daniel's in hockey and stuff. Final outcome of last night, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys don't know, the Leafs lost. Yeah, and just, I kind of feel bad. I'd like to see them win. I would. They are a Canadian team. And you can see them play good all year long, but just never fails. They get to that playoff, and they choke. I don't know what it is. And they were up, too. And, yeah, they're not making up, but we still have a Canadian team out there, the Winnipeg Jets. So hopefully a Canadian team can actually pull it off. Hello, Chris. Hello. Oh, look, there's Ghost Bow. What's up, buddy? All right, we have Loretta Broughton. Who else we got here? Oh, this one's kind of like curling. Yes, it's from all the spinning in the bucket. All right, we have Susan Tremblay. And then we have Melissa Morrison. Yes, spring has started and the laughs have lost. Yes, yes. Like they do every year. I know. It's like clockwork. All right, we have Nick Bowles. Yes, like South Bowles, Nick Bowles. And then we have Brenda White. And then we have, look, we got a double shout out for Brenda White. Right on, Brenda. Oh, look, we have Christina Bridge. There you go, Christina. All right, and then we have Salem Agro. You want to hold Salem's again, buddy? Here. You hold Salem's, all right? Let's see. Go Vegas. Yes, I heard that Vegas actually has a team of their own, so I don't know. It'd be pretty interesting because they're kind of neat to it, so that'd be pretty cool if they did. But you know, the thing is there's Canadian players on there. It's funny. All right, we have Debbie Griffiths, and then who else we have? We have, all right, Christopher Brookel, and of course, Big Sexy. I see you, buddy. You're too tall to sneak in unnoticed, all right? Yes, Big Sexy Ken Cowles in the houseless. How you doing, brother?
What up, Dad?
Yeah. All right, so. Oh, yes. All right, so yes, Nacho. All right, so Nacho's going to hold on to Salem's until Salem can pop in here. But, yes, as you guys can tell, Salem is actually sporting a ticket. Yes, the MFers Live 1-year birthday bash ticket, yes. And these tickets are really cool and unique because, like I said, it's $15 at the door, $15 in advance, $20 at the door. If you guys want to save yourself $5 at the door, bring yourself some non-perishable food items, and you'll save $5 at the door on your tickets. You guys can still kind of technically get them for $15 at the door. But we're going to continue selling them because these tickets are special. They're raffles as well. It is. So this little ticket here, yes, if you guys get yourself a ticket, this little ticket gets you entrance into the MFers Live 1-year bash. Yes. See some really cool, amazing artists taking stage and performing for us. And then, yes, this ticket also, because there are ticket numbers on there, right in the little corner. I won't touch your ticket, Nacho. Calm down. But right in the little corner, there is a number. That is a very special number just for you. You got to make sure you hold your ticket. We're going to be handing out prizes all night long. But we're going to be drawing numbers that are the tickets that are sold up to that point. Because the tickets aren't actually sold in order. They're kind of like random numbers all over the place.
If I do buy one, I want 666.
I want 6. I would have to sit there and go through each individual little packaging to find that specific one. But yes, if your ticket number is pulled that night, you win. All right, this is the really cool thing about this ticket. So if, say, you guys get yourself a ticket or a couple tickets, and you're not able to make the event, you hold your tickets. Because if your number is drawn that night at the event, you still win that prize. Yes. But you still got to hold your ticket even after the entire event's over as well. Because we're going to continue selling them. And when we sell out of all the tickets that we ordered, we're going to draw not 1, not 2, but 3 lucky tickets. Are going to win each themselves a $500 gift card of their choice. Yes. And like I said, so say you win a prize on the night of the event, you still have a chance to win that $500 gift card. So make sure you hold on those tickets. Because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I will keep you guys apprised of like how many tickets we're at, how close we are. I'll always keep you guys apprised. And like I said, when all the tickets are sold out, 3 lucky tickets. All right, so 3 lucky winners. We're going to each win themselves a $500 gift card. And yes, $1 from every ticket. Yes, $1 from every ticket. It's actually going to go help support the Little MFer Foundation. So see, it's going for a good cause. So we're helping our local food bank. We're helping the Little MFers. We're going to also help our MFers Live. Come on. So we can get finally registered as a nonprofit organization, and we can help out other organizations on the way. What's this? Vegas is the first team in franchise history to be number 1 overall in their first year. Yes. Oh, well, yeah, come on. Vegas probably like stacked their players. Come on. They know who exact players to put together. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys get your ticket. Like I said, you get. And as you can tell, I see it says MFers right behind Nacho. There it is here. Oh, sorry, Nacho. I won't knock you over, buddy. All right, so let's see. We have the MFer toque still. And yes, if you want to get yourself an MFers toque and a ticket, you guys can save yourself $5. Get the TT. Ooh, Nacho, calm down, buddy. Oh, okay, I'm not going to take off. I promise. All right. You drop Salem, buddy. Here. Hold this. All right, you hold Salem the same. All right. No. Not. See if you can hold it that way. All right, there we go. You hold Salem the same. But yes, the TT deal, it's actually gone down by $5. It was the ticket and the toque for $40, but now it's the ticket and the toque for $35. Can't go wrong. All right, okay, Nacho. Okay, calm down. All right, so we're going to say here, we're going to take a sip of our tea. We're going to get a little finger out there. Tradition in England, right? Get your finger up there. All right. So our good news in history for April 26th, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we're going to start it off with a birthday. The screen goes all over the place. All right. So we're going to start this off with a happy 85th birthday to Carol Burnett. Yes, who is returning to television this May. Yeah, this May. With a new Netflix show called A Little Help with Carol Burnett. Yes. So the unscripted series features the legendary comedian asking little kids to give advice to fans and celebrities like Derek Ha, Lisa Kudrow, and Wanda Sykes. Last December, she invited comic greats like Jim Carrey, and there is a clip below, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys can check it out, to actually join her on her 50th anniversary special on CBS, which honored the Carol Burnett Show. And it says, what do you think of this new Netflix trailer? There is a Netflix trailer, yes, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be released this May. So make sure you guys keep your eyes out. Hello, Verna. Hello, Sandy. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. So yes, you can actually check out her 2016 autobiography about hosting one of the funniest weekly variety shows on television. And it's called In Such Good Company. 11 years of laughter, mayhem, and the fun in the sandbox. She's a very, very funny comedian. I remember growing up watching the Carol Burnett Show. There were reruns, of course, but yeah, I remember growing up watching stuff like that. She's very hilarious. She is from Anne. All right, see here. What else we have? So yes, we have more good news on this day. Excuse me. All right. So an expedition of English colonists went ashore to establish the first permanent English settlement in the Western Hemisphere, later calling it Jamestown. That was back in 1607. Wow. So Libya amended its constitution to allow for female participation in elections. That was just back in 1963. Right on. So physicists announced the first evidence of a top quark subatomic particle. Wow. And that was just done in 1994. That is awesome. I'm glad you guys are doing good. That's great. It's great to see everybody doing well. Like I said, we are on Thursday. We're getting closer to that birthday. Yes. Next Tuesday is our birthday. And we're almost 1 week away from our event. Oh, it's so exciting. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got Mr. Jones coming down before he goes off in June to go do his I Am Canadian Tour Part 1. But yes, he's coming all the way down from Montreal. Yeah, Montreal. He's going to come all the way down and take stage for us. He's our special guest. And then, yes, we got our DJ RC420. And yes, he's going to be rocking the house for all the MFers as you guys come in. Like I said, we got the Woodlawn Warriors. We've been making changes, yes. Circumstances arise. Some artists aren't able to make it, so we book other artists as well to come down. And things happen. We try to keep the environment as positive as possible because that's what we've been doing for the past year, ladies and gentlemen. We've been talking about peace, love, positivity, being good to one another, and trying to keep yourselves surrounded by positivity. So we make sure that this night's events go nice and smoothly for you all. And like I said, try to keep it filled with positivity for you guys. You guys are going to see me running around all night long between the VIP room where all the artists are going to be hanging out and down on stage because I get to introduce everybody. It's going to be pretty awesome. It is. Yes, some positive. Some good news in our history. All right. So the nation's first bill allowing same-sex couples to form civil unions was signed by Vermont Governor Howard Dean. That was only 18 years ago. Right on. So under international pressure, Syria withdrew the last of its 14,000 troops from the Lebanon, ending the 29-year military domination in that country. That was just in 2005. Right on. And on his day in 1785, the French-American artist and birdwatcher John James Audubon was born. Yes. So as an ornithologist, he documented all types of American birds in great detail and illustrated them in their natural habitats. His color plate book, The Birds of America, is still considered one of the finest ornithological works ever completed. He was also discovered and named 20. He also discovered and named 25 new species of birds. That is awesome. Hi, buddy. Hello, Laura. Thanks everybody for tuning in. That's pretty cool. It is. So 25. Wow. So in Pennsylvania, after his father helped him immigrate at the age of 18 from France, he began conducting the first known bird banding on the continent. He tied yarn to the legs of eastern phoebes and determined that they'd return the same nesting spots year after year. So soon he created his own nature museum, having perfected his taxidermy skills. So later he moved to Kentucky, improved his painting techniques, and began traveling to the other states, trying to illustrate at least one bird a day. So Aubin took his growing collection of work to England to be engraved, and was met with great success at the age of 41. He raised enough money, which was about $115,640 US, to publish the monumental work created from his 14-year of field studies. So it contained hand-watercolored life-size prints on 39 by 26-inch pages, featuring more than 497 American bird species. It includes images of 6 now extinct birds. Wow. I definitely want to check that. That's 6 extinct birds that aren't even around anymore. Wow, that's really scary in our day and age, eh? So yes, Auburn died in 1851 and is buried in the graveyard at the Church of the Intersections in the Trinity Church Cemetery at 155th Street in Broadway in Manhattan, near his family home. Now that went right into detail. I think it's the first time I've ever seen the Good News Network actually go right that into detail. Hello, Lydia. Thanks for tuning in. All right. And on this day in 121 AD, Marcus Aurelius was born. Yes, the emperor of Rome from 161 to 180. He was known as much of his philosophical writing as for his reign. He didn't believe a society should be divided by class or engage in slavery. He believed all men were equal and that government's purpose was to serve the people. He wrote, men exist for the sake of one another. He was a faithful husband and a father. He studied to the Stoic Greek philosophers who believed in detaching yourself from everything that is outside of your power to control. He compiled a handbook entitled Meditations that advises how to live one's life, which is also referred as a literary monument to a government of service and duty. Some of his famous quotes are, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in the way of thinking." And see, I say that too. I always tell you guys, make sure you stay positive, and whatever you guys have in your head, you can make it happen. Yes. So never let okay. So these are some of his other quotes. So never let the future disturb you. You will meet it if you have to. So with some of the weapons of reason which today arm you against the present, remember that neither the future nor the past pains thee, but only the present. So the things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. So look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig. Wow, that is awesome. I like those quotes, buddy. Right on, right on. All right, so we're going to share this off quickly. We're going to share it off to our Facebook page. As soon as technology catches up to us, of course. All right. So there we go. All right, so it is shared off to the MFers Live Facebook page. All right. So now we're going to share it off quickly to our Twitter page as well. All right. So see, the Twitter page is really quick, right? As long as that, yes, okay, good. All right, there we go. So yes, okay. So we are going to go find some facts. All right, where did we go? All right, so it's right here. And our facts today. Let's see, what's our first fact? All right. Our first set of facts, ladies and gentlemen. You guys ready for this? Crocodiles. You guys ready for some facts on crocodiles? Yeah. All right. So, I really, ladies and gentlemen, I highly recommend for you, go check out the Russian spice tea. It is really good and amazing. Because I really enjoy this. I think I got like maybe 3 tea bags left. So, might have to go pick some more. All right. So, you guys ready? So, crocodiles can swim at about 25 miles per hour. All right. Just with the help of their powerful tail. Yeah, that tail is just massive. Oh, yeah. So, farmed crocodiles can actually reach 1.5 meters. That's about 5 feet in length in just 1 year. Oh, yes. So when crocodiles actually sit on riverbanks with their mouths open, it's not aggression. They're actually trying to cool off as they actually sweat through their mouths. See, learn some new facts all the time. All right, so crocodiles actually display increased aggravativeness during the mating season, which is kind of linked to the monsoon. Yeah, to the monsoon. So yeah, don't go near them during mating season. All right, so each crocodile jaw has about 24 teeth that are meant to grasp, crush, but not chew. They actually swallow stones that grind the food inside their stomachs and also acts as a basilisk. So guys, learn some new things. All right, so 99% of crocodile offspring are actually eaten in the first year after birth. Yes, by large fish, herons, monitor lizards, and adult crocodiles. Yeah, so those little babies got to be protected well. Crocodile skin is actually considered one of the finest treasured for its actually durability and softness. It's actually a sign of status in tribal societies. Some tribes, like those in New Guinea, venerate the crocodile and give themselves scarring to match that of the crocodile skin. There's tribes just towards crocodiles. So crocodiles, which first appeared 240 million years ago, can actually live up to 80 years. Yes, all right. So crocodile crying tears. You guys ever hear about this one? All right, which is displaying fake sadness. Come on, you must have heard this. Either as a kid being it told to you or you've told it to your kids. Come on. Oh, come on. Look at those. Oh, look, you're crying crocodile tears. Yeah, come on. It actually comes from the myth that the reptiles weep when eating humans. They do wipe their eyes when feeding, but only because their eyes bubble and froth while they're actually eating. Now, come on. If you're eating and your eyes start to, froth. Okay, well, one, people are going to be like, okay, I need to see a doctor right away. But, if it's something that's normal, you just, if your eyes did that normally and then, froth, blah, blah, you're going to be like, and, get the froth out of your eyes, right? Like, so you guys can actually see. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Yvette. Hello, Christine. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Don't forget to leave your comment and reaction. So, yes, there you go. We just did some facts on crocodiles. All right. So we're actually going to try to get through. We're going to try to get through all these ones because we still got about 4 more to go. Okay. And I know that the other day I only got through 2 facts because we were busy. We were talking. Yes. We had a guest in the studio on a fact day. And it was all about just interacting. We had a good time. And like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, Mitch is always invited back. And any one of my MFers, you guys want to come hang out in the studio, go live with your original MF at the studio. Doors always open, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So this is some car facts. You guys ready? All right. So the world's fastest speeding ticket was actually issued in 1902. Yes. How fast was the offending motorist traveling? They were traveling a scandalous 45 miles per hour. but that's the world's very first speeding ticket, and they were going walking 45 miles per hour. I know, and most people are going, really? Like, I've seen people going like 100, 120. But yes, that's the world's first. Okay, it's not the fastest speeding. The world's very first speeding ticket. I would want it to frame that. I'd still want to frame that. Hello, Debbie. All right, so 1 in 4 cars on the UK's road were actually made in China, which is actually a lot, given that there are around 35 million cars in the UK. No, think that. All right, so you got to basically take 35, divide that in half. You got to divide that by 4. All right, so imagine that are actually, their UK cars are actually made out of China and shipped in. Oh, excuse me. All right. So a model Formula 1 car can actually drive upside down in a tunnel at 120 miles per hour. Yes, F1 cars produce around 3.5 gigs while cornering, meaning that they have enough aerodynamic. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The joys of being live, right? I couldn't hold back. It just came out. Sorry about that. All right. Yes. So they can actually produce around 3.5 gigs while cornering, meaning they have enough aerodynamic downforce to actually drive upside down in a tunnel. That would be really scary to do. I wouldn't want to stop until I got back my wheels normal. All right, so yes, 60 million cars are actually produced every year. Yes, that's about 165,000 cars a day. You guys want to break that down even more? That's about 6,875 an hour. You guys want to break it down even more? That's about 115 cars are made a minute. That's pretty insane, eh? Yeah, but 115 cars a minute. So through this whole stream, ladies and gentlemen, for our whole entire stream, there's about almost 7,000 cars being made just during our stream. That's scary. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So 1 billion cars are actually currently in use around the entire world. Compared to the world's population, that roughs out to about 1 car for every 7 people on Earth. That's amazing. That's scary. So the average British driver will spend around 99 days of their life stuck in traffic. So sorry to be depressing, but it's true. Our advice is to not try to think too much about it. All right, that's in Britain. Okay, so that's in the UK. It's about 99 days of your life stuck in traffic. Now, I'm not always stuck in traffic. I will totally admit that. I don't usually. Sometimes I've been stuck in traffic a couple times. But all in all, usually I'm never stuck in traffic. I'm usually able to get to point A to point B and back again pretty quick in between. And yeah, it's only, occasionally. So yeah, but if you guys check out the roads out in England, oh yeah, their turnabouts and stuff. I don't want ever. If I go to England, I am so getting in a cab, or they're called cabs up there, right? Taxis?
I guess so.
I forgot. But I always use their system around there, so I don't have to drive. Be so stressful. I'd be like wanting to pull my hair out. All right, so it would actually take less than a month to actually get to the moon by car. Yeah, that's right. So drive straight up to an average of about 60 miles per hour, and you could get to the moon in under a month. Yeah, so this, like I said, it's not going up. But drive straight for going about 60 miles per hour, and in under a month you could actually drive to the moon if there was a road going straight up, of course. So yes, the average car actually contains over 30,000 unique parts. Yeah. When you actually think about it, it is a miracle that they don't break down more often with the amount of tiny little parts you guys will actually find in a vehicle. So 75% of all cars produced by Rolls-Royce are actually still on the road. Yes. It seems that Rolls-Royce owners really love their cars. Oh, yeah, come on. Who doesn't love Rolls-Royce? They're beautiful, amazing pieces of art. All right, that's T1 done. Now we're going to start. Like I said, the Russian spice, I definitely highly recommend it. Hello, Suli. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So Volkswagen owns 12 well-known car brands, all right, from 7 European countries, including Volkswagen passenger cars, Audi, Seat, Skoda, Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, Porsche, Ducati, Volkswagen commercial vehicles, Scania, and man, that's a lot of companies there. So yes, the very first ever car accident actually occurred in 1891. Yes, this actually prompted the introduction of better safety equipment for drivers. And they've just been getting more safety and more safety and more safety over the years. Wow. So the largest speeding fine. All right. So this would be actually the largest speeding fine produced was actually 1 million pounds. All right. Now that breaks down to what? Almost 3 million Canadian. Not, So £1 million. £1 million. This was leveled at a man in Sweden. He was clocked doing 180 miles per hour. And in Sweden, speeding fines are actually proportionated to the amount that someone earns. So yes, I guess he could definitely afford £1 million speeding fine. But still, I don't think I'd want to speed like that again. Definitely not in Sweden. All right. So the world record for removing and replacing a car engine. All right. This goes out to one of our lucky MFers who's actually in the studio. All right. You've removed engines before, Gord.
Huh?
You've removed engines before, right?
Yes.
What's your record?
What's my record?
Yeah.
You want it easy, like properly or not properly?
Well, obviously properly.
2 hours.
Okay. So would you like to know what the world record for removing and replacing a car engine is?
It's probably 10 seconds.
42 seconds. Yeah. The record was actually set by mechanics working on a Ford Escort on the 21st of November back in 1985. Wow. I know I couldn't change. I think it'd take me probably a month to change an engine.
You couldn't even change your tire.
I could still change my tire. It's not that hard. I know how to do oil changes and change my tire, but I'm always busy doing those things. All right, so the odds of dying in a car accident are about 1 in 5,000. You can actually compare that to the odds of dying in a plane crash, which is about 1 in 11 million. And driving sounds pretty dangerous. Yeah. All right, so if you have 1 in 11 million chance of dying in an airplane, and you only have 1 in 5,000 chance, yeah. And you know what it is? It is some of the ways some people drive. You got to drive safe, okay? Like I said, don't be sitting there playing on your phone or watching YouTube videos, watching the kitty cats go, ha. No. Okay, if you're driving, make sure you put your phone down, okay? Ignore it if you have to. Turn the volume off. Turn it right off if you have to. And, of course, we got meds going off in the studio. Hello. Oh, we actually have, you want to come sit in, say hi? We have someone actually popped in. Look. Okay, we're going to actually make room for you here. Oh, hello. Come sit.
Sure.
Ariel, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, I didn't get a message that you're on your way.
I'm so sorry. I was literally just passing by and was like, I should just pull over.
So, you know what? While you're here, all right, look, we'll let you slide over just a little bit so you can,
Sure.
so you're not going to get cut off.
Hey.
All right, so this is actually
Look at
yours.
all this artwork. I've never actually seen it up close. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is your cup. This is the prize that you won. This is the artwork that we actually have up on the walls.
This is super cool, actually.
And that's our poster.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe that's coming out really soon.
Yes, it's a week from tomorrow.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So you actually have yourself one of these mugs.
I'm excited to use it, actually, like tomorrow morning.
Yes, it seems that every MFer who won one, they do. They're like, yeah, I'm drinking it right away.
I want it.
Yeah, and we're actually, hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be the same design or not, but I think we're going to be having some mugs being sold at the show as well. So
Sweet.
it's going to be pretty awesome.
All right, cool.
It's gonna be a first.
All right.
All the events that I've gone to over the past year and stuff,
Mhm.
you've had to pay cash for everything.
Oh.
Or go find an ATM.
Fair
I
enough.
think it's costly when you
Yeah.
put an ATM.
Yeah.
So the MFers merch booth is actually going to accept debit and credit card.
Very cool.
So it'd be a nice
Very
little
cool.
first. Yes. So hopefully you can come hang out with us.
Hopefully that would be nice.
Yes. It's great that you came in. You wanna?
Yes.
I don't even know how much time we got left here. What we got?
Oh,
We
you
still
guys got a little bit of
About
time.
half an hour.
Oh yeah, we still got about a half hour to go. Oh, we got 25 minutes.
It's not bad.
So if you want, you can sit for the rest if you want. Oh, that's just medic.
All right.
Yes,
You're
you
really
see here.
cute. You're super soft.
I know he is. Eh?
Oh my goodness.
And he's like so super friendly. And he's the one that you see every periodically. I'll
They're
have
just
him.
kind of popping up and
Yeah.
saying hello.
And if you're listening, you'll hear him barking in the background. We sometimes think that he's ghosts. What are you sniffing, bud? Do you have animals?
I have a cat. Yeah.
That's probably what he's smelling.
There you go.
And then he's done.
All right, I have
That's
my
6 there.
attention
Yeah.
again.
Okay, I smell. I'm done. I'm gone. But yes, we're actually just reading some facts.
Okay.
So you actually get to see behind.
I was gonna say, I was like, this is very different.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause usually you see from that side, right?
Yes.
And it's, you only get to see about like this much of what's going on. But yeah, that's kind of like I know you can see shoutouts all over the place.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, I do have to clean them up every couple days because
I'm sorry.
you don't want to take that handful out one day and drop and go, no.
Man, now I gotta sort through all that.
But it does, it's just because usually it's here, it's like, oh, and it just drops and it floats this way.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's convenient then.
Well, yeah, it is. It totally is. We actually used to use this to actually throw them in at the end of each night.
Oh, nice.
But we actually had to turn it into the shut-up bucket.
Oh, it's getting a little too big, eh?
Oh, yeah. But roughly about 2,100 names this month.
Holy cow.
Yes.
That's a lot of people, guys. That's
Yes.
a lot of people.
And actually, you've watched for a little while.
Yes.
We've actually upgraded different sizes of the shut-up containers.
I've seen it maybe happen twice. So.
Actually, there's two of the original boxes that we've
Nice.
switched from. We're using that one. We switched to this one, and then we kind of had to upgrade to this one.
Did you make those or did Sam make those?
Well, they were already made.
Yeah.
I painted this one. My buddy did the drawing on the front.
Okay.
I started to paint this one, and then Michelle, the original MFR girl,
Yes.
decided to bling it out.
All right.
So that's what she did.
Very nice.
And then we only got to use it for about a couple months after that, and we had to upgrade to a bigger bucket.
Nice. Way to go, MFers. Thanks for being involved.
Yeah, always. It's always great. I'm very glad that everybody tunes in. Even just coming and say hi and then pop it out again. It's always great. It's spreading a good cause of peace, love, and positivity.
It is a good cause.
It
It
is,
is
it is.
definitely a good cause. It's a cause we need more of all over the place.
Oh yeah, totally. Like if the world had the peace, love, and positivity, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
No,
No.
there would be not care in the world.
And I don't care what anyone says, because everyone likes to joke around calling me a hippie because I got long hair and I'm old. So I'm not really that old. I wasn't around when Woodstock happened. I came around 80. But they had a great idea of the peace and the love.
Mm-hmm.
But there was, if you watch documentaries and do some history on it, it was just negativity all over the place.
Yeah.
Just and they were surrounded so much. And we have negativity now, but we're starting to realize that it's the big guys. They got to stop fighting.
Yep.
It's almost like high school. You got the people in the power trips, and they're sending everybody else to go do it, to fight a battle that can be easily resolved over a cup of coffee.
Conversation.
Or
exactly.
a cup of tea. Sit there, chill out, work it out. It's not that hard.
It's not. Communication is a wonderful thing if you just try at it.
Oh, exactly. And especially with technology now. You could type something,
Mhm.
and people think you're saying it a different way.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, I didn't mean it that way. And they're like, well, we thought you were just really mean about it. It's like, what? Oh, your caps were on. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that my caps were on. I was just typing. But yeah, it's just, the communication is what's definitely needed for sure. But yeah, we were actually talking about, we were just in the middle of facts of cars.
Okay. I was like, does this have a theme, or are you just kind of?
This one was actually cars. We've already done crocodiles.
Okay.
So it was pretty cool. But yeah, we were actually just doing random facts on fast cars.
That's pretty sweet.
So now you actually see when I say filmed in front of a live studio audience. That's my live studio audience back there.
Hey.
Hey. And Master Chef is
He's right there.
he's right there. He's there, but he's not there.
He's-
He chimes in when he's needed, I guess. Yes, he totally does. So yes, we'll finish reading off these facts. Oh, oh wow, excuse me, sorry.
That's okay.
Gotta love when it's live, right? Like there's no editing on this.
No.
Good morning, Ori.
Good morning.
Ori popped in.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess
So,
I could
yes.
do that too, eh?
Yes, you can. Yes. So good morning, Ori. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, you're like, why is he saying good morning? It's like, 8:40
Different
p.m.
time
Like,
zone.
she's actually on tomorrow already,
Really?
and she's actually 12 hours ahead of us.
Whereabouts is she?
She's in the Philippines.
That's cool.
That is.
That is
Yes.
very cool.
And Nacho here has actually been holding on to Salem's name. Got pulled as a shout out today. And Salem comes all the way from Algeria. Yeah, Algeria.
Cool.
Yes. We actually have MFers out in Australia now. We're starting to spread.
Traveling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I remember within the first, I think it was like 3-4 months, joking about doing a Canadian tour, and I
I'm
think it's
actually
gonna
really
happen.
excited about that joke.
I am. I
'Cause
think
I'm
it's
like,
good.
I hope that's more than a joke.
And we're actually looking forward to that. It's going to be really fun to do an entire tour. It's not going to be like a normal, typical musical tour. Like you got Robbie G and SDK and all that. The way they do. No, this is going to be like something all the time. We're going to do some hip hop shows. Maybe we'll do some country shows on the way up.
Nice.
We're going to do some paranormal investigating because
Ooh.
we're actually connected with
Ooh.
some spiritual hunters now.
Okay.
I don't know if you actually got to see that stream when we were in Loretto.
See that stream. I'm
It's
gonna have to go
great.
watch it.
We actually had some of the MFers seeing things because the way we were sitting, I was sitting with the husband,
Mhm.
and the room that was behind us, there was
Yep.
a doorway, and the lights were off. And that was the one that they always said that there's most activity. We actually had MFers telling us they were seeing things.
That is crazy.
Oh, yes. We had one MFer actually describe, it was like a little boy, a little girl that they saw, and then they described this woman in a thin woman with, I think it was a red dress, and they described her really well.
Mhm.
So after the stream of that, and Leah's like, describing this, and we're looking around the corner, we're like, so we had the doorway, so we went through the door, we looked onto the wall. Oh, it was a picture of his mom.
Wow.
Yeah, who had died earlier before, and that one of the MFers described her to a T. We're like,
That's
wow.
crazy.
But it wasn't like, you growing up and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, haunted house. You're like so scared,
Yeah.
you're like, every kid's like, okay, I hope it's Casper. I hope it's Casper.
Please
I think
let
this
you
would-
be friendly.
I think this would definitely be a Casper house.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the official for it, the Casper house. Because you felt like, you didn't feel like being pushed away.
Right.
You felt, welcomed, and, it was pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, and they actually had a whole bunch of footage they were going through, and you actually heard things. It was pretty cool because they were filming us. We were live, of course, and you could actually hear they were coming down the steps, and you could hear us talking in the kitchen, but then you heard it in like a little girl's voice. There was no kids around.
Wow.
Yes, and Angie actually invited us to go back up again sometime.
Nice.
Because she actually learned a little bit more investigating. The owners live on the land, but further back. And I guess the owner's son, as a child, actually died there.
Wow.
But it wasn't that like anything like tragic. It was something, like obviously it was tragic, but it wasn't like horrific or anything.
Okay.
So like the owner won't even step foot inside. Oh yeah, she told us that he came, like they showed up to look at the place. He unlocked the door, let them walk
Let's
around.
just go for it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like he wouldn't even step in. Well, which is totally understandable, right?
Fair.
But that just kind of ties it in, like, okay, well maybe it kind of hurt him, his kid and there and that, but it's like I think he knows his kid's there,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want to admit to it. But yeah, we actually have a place that we found in Picton that they actually use for paintballing.
That's neat.
Yeah, so we're going to actually try to make an event for paintballing
Cool.
for the MFers, and then later on we're going to actually investigate.
Okay.
Because some of the paintballers who actually attend actually report seeing things.
That's kinda
Yeah,
neat.
so it was, I think they would say it was like an old military hospital and stuff at one time.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it is pretty interesting. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I was also thinking, maybe we'll do some lectures and stuff too.
Yeah.
Reaching out to everybody along our way. It's the summertime, right? So, it's not like we have to go into schools or anything.
Yep.
We can go to the beach side. We'll set up a
I was
little
gonna say,
stand.
it's
Hey,
like stand outside.
yeah, come on,
throw
guys,
some
let's
water
talk,
balloons
yeah.
at people. It'll be great.
yeah, maybe we'll make like a Canadian Woodstock. Just from one end all the way to the other. Ori's talking to us. Hello, Ori. Busy. Oh yes, because Ori's actually starting a business now too.
Very
Yeah, she
cool.
sells. I think it's coffee and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really cool. But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind ordering something, but it took 8 months for Ori to receive Maximus. Do you remember Maximus?
Yeah.
The little stuffy puppy.
So
She
you're
got him.
shipping stuff
Wow.
across the
Yeah,
country.
it's 8 months.
That's a long time.
That's a long
that was
time.
my
really
second
long
one.
time.
I know. But she did finally get it though. So,
That's good.
but we're still waiting on Salem to get. He actually won a STK stuffy.
Okay.
So I've been waiting because he loves taking photos. He does. But he actually found some fossils. So if you actually go check out the MFers Live photo page,
Okay.
there's actually the fossils that they found out there in Algeria. So
Very cool.
yeah.
That's so cool.
Hello, Jessica. Thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, I was actually going to finish this, wasn't I? I don't know how many more we got here. We only got
Not
3
that
more.
many.
All right. So the man who invented cruise control was actually blind.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no wonder he needed cruise control.
Oh.
So his name was actually Ralph Teeter, and he's inspired to invent cruise control by his lawyer, who was apparently a very poor driver.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, being developed by a blind man for a poor driving lawyer, I don't know what would be worse.
I feel like that is like a blind leading the blind
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing right there. Like,
Yeah,
it just seems weird.
It seems like the blind man could actually probably do it better with the cruise control.
Right?
Yeah. So the highest total mileage clocked by a single car is actually 2,850,000 miles.
That's crazy.
Yes, that's equivalent to driving around the Earth 100 times.
Wow.
My butt would be sore that many times.
That's a long,
Yeah.
ride. Long
So
ride.
the Hennessy Venom GT is actually the world's fastest production car. Yes, its top speed is 270.49 miles per hour, making it faster than the Bugatti Veyron by 0.8 of a second.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what do you think of that car, guy?
Not bad.
Yeah, nuts. So what do you want to drive?
Trucks.
Huh?
I'm a truck dude.
Oh yeah. So you want to drive the Bugatti? I'll drive the Hennessy. We'll see which is faster.
I'll modify diesel. We'll see who keeps
A modified diesel. Yeah. True. Oh yes. Hello. I will get.
Married.
You never know. You know what? You never know. I said that growing up.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get married.
That's not gonna happen to me.
I've been married twice. And the first time I got married, I'm like, I'm married. I'm never gonna get married again.
This is this thing.
Married twice, and it's just like, I don't know. Do I take the old saying, third time's a charm?
Maybe.
Do I
Maybe
do I
three
roll
is
the dice?
maybe 3 is your number.
Roll the dice and take that chance. I don't know. Maybe because I kind of stop it too. Kind of. I do. I ran for mayor twice,
All right.
and that's when they first started bugging me. Run again. Third time's a
You're gonna
charm.
be like the dude off the Last Man Standing.
Dude off the last man standing. Oh, well, I don't know. Because I don't think I could turn my swimming pool into an outdoor toilet.
Oh my God, that's
That's not Last
borderline
Man Standing.
genius.
I thought that was the last man standing.
No, Last Man Standing is with Tim Allen.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I
He's
thought
got
you're.
3
Oh,
girls.
Last Man on Earth.
Oh,
Yes, there was the Last Man on Earth was a comedy, but yes, Last Man Standing with Tim Allen. Have you ever watched that on Netflix?
It's so funny.
It
So
is.
funny.
It's too bad they
Oh.
canceled it.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No,
Yeah, they
I haven't
canceled it.
finished the end, so.
I haven't finished the end either. When you get to the last season and you get to the end,
That's it.
it's not like it'll be like a normal season finale, but can't wait for the next
Well,
one.
they leave
But
you with like a
it's-
surprise, but that really is.
Well,
the
yeah,
end.
because it just got canceled. They actually had interviews with Tim Allen. He's like, "Oh, it's all politics." I don't know. I thought it was
Okay.
pretty cool because most people grew up with Tim Allen, and besides the the Christmas,
Toy Story.
the Toy Story, and Santa Claus movies.
Yes.
But he was
Yes.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
He was actually my
Yeah,
favorite.
he was.
Tim the Toolman
But
Taylor.
that's what I really enjoyed about his new Last Man Standing. it was Tim the Two-Man Taylor, but reversed.
And you ever notice that a lot of those people came back on
Yes,
that new show
yes.
too, right? Yeah.
The lady who played Jill, his wife
Yeah.
in the original, was now his neighbor.
Yes.
And you would actually have to kind of be a fan of the old show to
In
kind
order
of
to
catch
kind
some
of
of
get
the
some of them.
jokes.
Yeah.
Like she would throw jokes about her husband being all into tools, and that's
Yes.
and it was a shot against his character. And then Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yes.
He came back. He was an employee that worked with his daughter.
Yep, at that restaurant.
Yeah, and they even threw the joke in there, and he's like, oh, I wish I had sons like you. And he's like, well, didn't you have three sons?
Didn't you have 3 sons or
And
something?
he's like, no, $3. I'm like, oh yes, the crack. The jokes are great.
I don't know if you saw it, but they actually made a Buzz Lightyear joke in there too.
Yes.
During the Halloween episode.
Yes, yes.
It's good.
They even did a kind of like a salute to Wilson.
Yes.
Do you remember Wilson?
I
Yes.
do.
And I thought that was really cool that they did that. And a lot of them you actually see throughout the course of it. Yeah, like it touched base on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the fact that he kind of did his vlog.
Yeah.
Which reminded me it was kind of like the vlog that he did. Well, it wasn't a vlog; it was a
TV show, but
it was his TV show. But it was kind of like the final thoughts of Toolman. But he interacted with the people watching, and you could sit there and go, he's talking to me. It's what it felt like.
yes.
He's talking to everybody who's watching, but you kind of feel that he's connecting just to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh, and I'm missing everybody's comments here. Jessica says, "I'm too wild to tame." My mom says, "That's why she won't get married." And see, Ori's been married once. Oh,
Sorry, that last one's really cute.
Which one?
One day, when someone is crazy over you, who's crazy over you comes, then he will move mountains for you, no matter what. That's very cute.
Well, exactly,
Thank you.
exactly, and you never know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people that they've never been married before. They marry someone that's been married like 6 times.
Yep.
And you're like, hey, this isn't gonna
This is not gonna.
And they're together and they're happy.
They love each other so
They-
much. And
they
you can
do.
see it. You can feel it.
And it is. It's life's lessons, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's gonna be you, buddy. 9 times.
no, I'm not getting married 9 times. No. I learned my lessons. I was really kind of set with my religion growing up. Kind of.
Yep.
I had the Catholic upbringing, but I wasn't preaching it.
Yep.
But I believed in the little things. My first wife kind of got her pregnant. To me, growing up, my responsibility was to marry her, and and it didn't work. So it didn't work.
It doesn't work out
No,
for everyone. It's okay.
but you learn from your mistakes, right?
It
And
does,
you move on,
yeah.
you carry on. And I have people going, if you could go back and change anything, would you?
No, because
You
it
know,
worked out
exactly.
perfectly. The moment I'm in right now is
Yeah.
the most perfect
Even
moment ever.
the very horrible moments that I had to deal with, I'm kind of thankful for it, no matter how horrible they were, because they helped make me who I am today.
Exactly. You learned something from it that made you better.
Exactly. Oh, and hello, Mary Jane. How are you, dear? Yes. Mary Jane is laughing at Master Chef. And Master Chef is he tunes in.
Just every once in a while.
He chimes in when he's needed.
Let me just flick my nickel in there.
Yes. And if you guys are just tuning in, this is our lovely guest, Ariel.
Ah,
Hi. Yes, it's actually been a while since I saw you.
yes.
Yes, and I was wondering how long we were going to play cat and mouse. No offense, Nacho. Okay, there's no mouse around. But yes, because I'm like, hey, I got a prize for you.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, you're going to be home? I'm like, oh, yeah. Sure. And it's still in the packaging.
I know, it's wonderful.
Yes.
So excited.
So we actually only have one left in the studio. That's got to be sent out. And that is actually Salem's. So we're actually waiting to see when poor Salem gets his STK stuffy.
Okay.
So that we can try to maybe figure a different way to get there faster for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everything basically has gone through post office.
Yep.
Which post office is very reliable. They've been around for ages, you know.
FedEx.
And see what I mean? Chimes in at the right time.
I love it.
Yes.
Like, I feel like we should just have a fountain here and you can just.
Yeah, that's
Pennies
why.
all
That's
day.
why. I remember sitting here and we used to have MFers like popping in, like little MFers.
Yeah.
Little Red would pop in and ask questions. So I'd be like, oh, well, we got this question, and Master Chef's over there. He's pulling up the internet windows. He's like, okay, I'm going to find this. And then next thing I'm getting this little text going, okay, this is what the answer is. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm able to let everybody know. But I like everybody to know that, Master Chef's the one that hunts down all our facts all the time. and gets them all organized. And
Nice.
he actually used to write them out by hand.
Good
So
for
we've
you, man.
actually
Taking
come a
that
very
real
long
time.
way from when we first started writing everybody's name out by hand. Just hurting
I
your
remember the
fingers.
writing everybody's
Yeah,
name.
writing
Yes,
everybody's
man.
name. And I still haven't given up on it. I still haven't gone towards the technology aspect
Yeah.
and, let the computer do it. We actually typed them out, and they're actually neat and tidy.
I know, I like them.
And
Like
they're-
you
and
even
they're
picked
still-
a really cute font too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're able to be cut out, and everybody still gets their chance. And yeah, like I said, we had the facts when we first started doing facts. They were all written out. Now they're he searches for them and sends them to me in an email.
Nice.
So we're actually able to open them up with the tablet, so
There
we
we
can
go.
actually read them because we realize we go through a lot of ink with the facts. I don't know where the one folder is. It's like so thick, and it's like a half a month of facts.
Wow,
Yeah, because there's so many facts.
that is crazy.
And the thing is there's still so many more facts to go. There is.
There's
It's just
like
we've
a
only
million out
touched like a small surface.
It's like finding the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, and there's
so much under there.
yeah, and there's so much more. Like I think what they say, like we've only discovered like 7% of what the ocean
Yeah.
holds.
That's right.
And
That's why I tell people you can't tell me the mermaids don't exist.
yeah, you never know. You never know. Some of the things that they've actually found underwater is really interesting.
Mhm.
And like what I'd like to
Mermaids
see.
exist. It's
Mermaids?
leprechauns that don't.
Okay. See,
Oh,
chimed in, right?
All right.
Okay, so according to Master Chef, mermaids exist, but leprechauns
Do
don't.
not. They don't.
I
exist.
think the Irish might be a little upset at that one.
Yeah, I've been looking for my pot of gold for years.
Oh, that's what it is. He's been looking for his pot of gold.
It's just bitter.
Oh.
It's just bitter.
All you gotta do is look for the rainbow.
I tried.
I tried.
And I watched a girl find a rainbow the other day, and then she got punched in the face.
She looked for a rainbow the other day.
No, she actually found the end of the rainbow.
Oh,
too.
she found the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, and then she got punched in the face. It was kind of funny.
Who put what? Who?
How
what?
did that?
How-
How did
yeah.
that ending come to be? Is what I wanna
Why
know.
did she get punched in the face?
It was really. She jumped over a fence, and then she fell, and then her friend came and hit her in the face, as a joke.
It's one of those ones. Okay. So it's the friendly punch in the face, like whap.
The end of the rainbow was right there too. You saw it in the video.
Oh, really? That is pretty cool. That is. That would be really unique to actually see. Because I know that I don't know. I remember seeing, as a kid looking up, going, "Which end do you look for first?"
Right? Do I start
Um,
over there or over there?
yeah, what if I start going that way and it's supposed to be that way, or what if I go that way? It should be that way,
yeah.
right? And you can.
Is the rainbow facing me, or am I facing the back of the rainbow?
Well, yeah. And it just always makes you wonder. And then growing up, you're like, oh, pot of gold.
Yeah.
Pot of gold. Pot of gold.
Or
Yeah.
even just like a big bowl of Lucky Charms at the end
That
of the
would be
rainbow.
great,
I would be
yes.
so happy with that.
Yeah. Even if there wasn't milk. You don't need milk for Lucky Charms.
Just give me the big bowl of marshmallows. Don't even put the cereal
Put it
in
in
there.
cereal. Just
Yeah,
the little shapes, right?
exactly. Big bowl.
See, even Mary Jane pipes in. Master Chef chimes in right at the right moments.
Yeah.
See, and yes, it's just he does not want to be on camera, but he is the voice in the background. And I remember that when we first started, and a lot of people thought I had like 50 people around me all the times because I had different names. It's like, I forget some of the names we said. We kind of stuck with Master Chef, but he was used to writing on little notes and all different nicknames. And everyone thought I had so many people, and it was one person. It was Master Chef, who was a voice in the background.
Nice.
And then we'll periodically have new guests in the background, or I'll have a guest stop by, and they'll bring someone. We had Mitchell the other day.
Oh, nice.
He came down with his girlfriend, Suli, and she's really camera shy. So camera shy. Yeah. So she darts on that side, yeah. But, a lot of people are actually starting to do more live feeds now. They're coming out of their shell. It's really cool. You came in and got to sit down. It was awesome.
Dream come true. Dreams.
Sorry. Jessica says that the unicorn is Scotland's national animal.
I'm not sure that I believe that, but oh my goodness, if that's true, that's amazing.
That would be.
That's amazing.
That explains a lot. Yeah. So Ori, Unicorns is also the name of her rescue team. She's actually part of a rescue team. She volunteers her time to go out and rescue when needed.
Well, that's cool.
Yes.
Scotland's national animal is a unicorn.
Like,
The Master
actually, though?
Oh yeah.
So MasterChef just looked it up to verify. Scotland's mascot.
No, national.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
their
national.
national
Their
animal.
national animal is the unicorn.
Why wasn't it like Nessie or something, like the Loch Ness Monster?
Well, because Nessie's actually a myth.
but aren't unicorns a myth? So like,
I don't know.
right?
They have
makes-
scientific findings
I
that
wonder.
unicorns.
Where did
could
you
have been
come
A
up with
fictional
that?
character may seem an odd choice for a country's national animal, but perhaps not for a country famed for its love for the long history of myths and legends.
Okay, fair, fair.
Totally fair.
I'll give it that
totally.
then.
Yeah.
If you guys believe heavily in myths and legends and stuff,
Well, they
then
do
that
because
is
they do believe in the
definitely-
Loch Ness monster and
exactly.
stuff like that.
very appropriate.
And like I've seen so many documentaries on it, and all the different like debunking it. What?
I guess I'm moving to Scotland.
I guess I'm moving to Scotland. Yeah, anything's possible. Totally, anything is possible. And of course, Jessica, were you watching? You know what? And I just had a brain fart because we were watching last night Super Troopers. Right now. You watched Super Troopers? It was.
I feel like I've seen it once, and I kind of like it was like one of those.
It was.
Girls
funny.
hate the movie.
Girls hate it. It's
I
kind of
wouldn't
really
say
funny.
I
It's
hate it.
about-
I'm just saying I couldn't pay attention to it.
Well, it was kind of like troopers on the highways and
Right.
stuff. And the one challenged the other guy to say meow so many times, so he had to incorporate it into talking. He's like, license registration, wait meow, because and the drivers try not to laugh, and he's like, did you say meow? He's like, did I just say meow? Did you think I just said meow? I didn't say meow. Can you license registration right meow? And yeah, so yes, it just when she said that joke, she's like, right meow. It's the first thought I had because we actually ended up watching it last night. Because they're coming out with these Super Troopers 2.
I did see the trailer for that, and it does look kind of good.
It's the
It
same
looks good.
crew from the first set.
Yep.
And 5 of the main actors are actually, they're called Broken Lizard.
Okay.
They're actually the writing behind it.
Okay.
The creative team behind it, and I think they're really funny. They've joined forces in a couple of the Broken Lizards movies.
Yep.
Yeah, they're definitely a troop to stick with.
All right.
Oh, see, and yes, Jessica said, I love Super Troopers. Hello, Kim. Thanks for doing it. And yes, I've never seen the Ghost Chef. Oh, Master Chef is being referred to as Ghost Chef. Because, yes, I guess because you don't really see him and hear him.
You
It
hear
doesn't
him.
feel like
Right,
a
and-
ghost.
He's being checked out and probed by the fellow audiences out there. And you know what? I didn't even realize it. We were out of time.
Oh,
Yeah,
So we are.
see,
It's
time flies.
9:03. Wow.
Yeah, time flies just really quick. Do you have any specials? Goodbye, Cindy.
Goodbye, Sean. Goodbye, Brenda. Goodbye, Mom. See you later. See you soon.
Well, thank you again for
Thank
stopping in.
you. Thank you
It's
for my
really cool.
little present here.
I hope you
It's
enjoyed it.
nice
I
to
did.
see you again.
Yes. To the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but that's okay. All right. You don't want a chance to win some free stuff? That's all good. You want to sit and chill and listen to the original MF or just gab? That's all right. Just remember, it's your time, and I want all my MFers out there to know. Always remember that I love each and every last single one of these. Because without you, MFers Live wouldn't be where it is today. We wouldn't be going to our first ever birthday bash. All right, and we have, like I said, that 2020 tour. It's just looking amazing. The closer and closer, and we still have over a year to go.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm already like this amped.
Yeah. Like I actually have a lot of MFers going. Is it next year? Is it
It's
2019?
soon, right?
No. 2020. We're only in 2018, right? So, well, I guess technically you still have like 2 years because it's going to be the summer of 2020. Because I figured, I'll do it in the summertime because in this way we can, interact with a lot of the MFers
You can do a lot more in the summer.
in the summertime, right? So, that's what we're going to aim for. But yes, always remember, relationship. See, gotta love being live, right? But yes, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Thank you guys for listening to the facts. We did a bunch off. We still got some more, but we got more for Tuesday, which is our birthday. It's our 1 year birthday. It's 1 year birthday. Yeah, woo. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel, All right, keep spreading that peace, love, and positivity, and don't forget, get your selfies in. Yeah, I see. Yes. See, no, you gotta do it again. Go like that.
Like that,
Oh,
like
yeah,
this,
yes.
like this. Right. We got to get it right.
Yes, and always remember, ladies and gentlemen, keep spreading that peace, love, and positivity. And always remember, if you guys can't say it to yourself, turn my stream on, and I'll say it to you. And I'll say it to you till I'm blue in the face. All right. If you're watching me live right now, or if you're watching me on a replay, remember those two words. All right. Always remember that you matter, because you know what you do, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly. Always remember that. Yes, you matter. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. All right. So keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity, y'all.